having to drive around just to find some fucking peace and quiet. Welcome in. We're doing this in my car because I am not at home. So we're starting in my car. Okay, I mentioned this last time. I did a reading vlog where I was trying to do the get up at 5 a.m. for a week and read thing. I tried it again. I don't think that's in the cards for me. I don't. That's just, I'm gonna try it again in the future. I woke up and I was so pissed. I was like, no, it's not doing it. I'm not doing it today. So instead, I'm doing, because I need to work on this anyway, I'm doing the swapping screen time for reading. Or like how many times I pick up my phone is how many pages I'm gonna read, okay? So I have all of the data set. It's hefty. I'm essentially doing the reading over 200 pages a day challenge again because that's what it's gonna be. There's like one day that was less than 200. So I started reading at Starbucks this morning, and obviously, you know, I'm in the middle of Kingdom of Ash. I have like 300 pages left to go, and I didn't want to read that in public because if I'm gonna get emotional, I want to just do that in the comfort of my own home. So I started Agatha Christie and then There Were None just because it's on my TBR this month, and I feel like I could read this in one day, and it feels like an easy 275 pages to, like, I mean, I definitely just showed myself who it was, but whatever. I don't really care that much. So I only read so far, I'm on chapter 3. So that's page 39. I have over 200 pages. I'll put it on the screen because I forgot what it was, but I have over 200 pages to read today. I would like to go home and start Kingdom of Ash again because that's what I'm feeling like reading. I don't know. Obviously, I was supposed to read this in middle school. I don't think I actually did read it. There's notes in here. It's actually really funny. I opened it. I wasn't expecting to have my own notes in here, and they're so bad. Very first one, smoker, old judge. That's all it says. Like nowhere near any of the writing. It's up in the corner. I don't know. Next page. Games mistress, bad job in 3rd class. Bald. That's all that one says. Just bald. The man that I'm talking about is not even bald. So that was funny. I then underlined bald head for a different man. So like, I don't know if I thought, I don't know. I really don't know. So it's just me writing characteristics. This one says general right above where it says General MacArthur. She ate with that. Poor, attractive, tall. That man isn't poor, so I don't know. I don't know what I was doing, but I'm excited to like get through it. I was expecting this to be like a really good book because Agatha Christie, she's famous, but like she's famous like to your mom. I feel like your mom's read all of her books, not like people who read fantasy dragon smut. So I was just curious to see what this would be like as an adult, and her writing is kind of exhausting to read. Every other word she says queer. I'm like, okay, clearly you've got some sort of fetish going on. And then every other sentence has an exclamation point. So it's just kind of like annoying to read, but whatever. I'm gonna keep going. But I am gonna read Kingdom of Ash at home. I'm gonna give that a minute and do that, because I would like to get through the majority of Kingdom of Ash. But I did just stop. I finally went and got, I wish I could just get my thoughts in order. I was at Starbucks and I got a matcha. I tried my first matcha the other day and really liked it. And so I've been getting matcha with strawberry cold foam and it's been hitting. But today she like didn't put enough syrup or something in it. I don't know. So it was really bitter and there were like chunks of matcha powder in it. So it was not good. It was not good. So I finally tried this place, Canal Coffee. Really sweet member at Orange Theory gave me a gift card to it back at Thanksgiving, and I finally got around to trying it. So I'm excited to try. They have like energy drinks and protein coffees and stuff, but I just got a cold brew with milk and tiramisu syrup. Okay, it's fine, but it tastes very, very syrupy. Like it tastes like the syrup I would buy at like Marshall's or something. But it's good. Better than the fucking matcha, I can tell you that. I also, so excited. I picked up my package finally. I am so fucking excited to open this. It's like Christmas. I love presents. If I can open it. I don't have anything in here to cut the tape. Oh my god, I have no idea what that is. Oh, it's a K. For Kendall. Oh my god, that's going right on my bookshelf. Girly Pop. I love Girly Pop. Karen and Rayanne. I'm so excited. I'm seeing a lot of kitties, okay? They're little kitty post-it notes. Stop. It's a little, okay, I'll do up close ones, but it's a little kitty cough. Okay, can I talk? It's literally not a kitty, it's a koala. I almost said it's a kitty koala. It's a koala coffee. It's a little bear. Oh my god, those are precious. Opening a Christmas present after Christmas is so exciting. Oh my god. Stop, that's so cute. It's Is the Marauders, I literally am not kidding. Why can I not say that word? It's the Marauders map on a mug, and when you put hot liquid in it, it turns. Oh, that's so cute. Wow. Food safe, period. I'm gonna eat ramen in it. Thank you. Now back to the reading. I'm gonna jump to probably reading Kingdom of Ash at home. But thank you so much. I have a confession to make. Yesterday didn't turn out the way it was supposed to, okay? But, like, it's not that serious. I ended up going over to my brother's house to see my nieces and then stayed there longer than I thought I was going to. And then I wanted to go to a movie. Because they play like mystery movies on Monday night, and it's like a movie that hasn't come out yet, and so like to the public it's $5, so you can pay to see this mystery movie, but it's free for me still, so I was like, why not? So I went, and it ended up being Better Man, the movie about the singing monkey is what it looks like from the trailer, but it's like the story on Robbie Williams and his like life, and he just portrays himself as an ape or like a chimpanzee or something. It was actually really good. Everyone in the theater started laughing when it came on the screen. I almost left. I literally almost left to go see Wicked for a 4th time, but I stuck it out. Not as many people stuck it out, but I stuck it out and I really liked it. I cried 3 times. So, which brings me to a question. I have a question for y'all. I will do what the mass popularity vote is. So you can just let me know if you're interested, or like literally don't waste my time. So obviously I see a lot of movies. I love movies. I see many a week. This year I'm starting to keep track of all the movies that I see in the exact same way that I keep track of my books. Like, I keep track of the movies for each month and my rating on them. So I was thinking, if people are interested in like movie reviews as well, I could add that into like the monthly wrap up of my books. So just picture this. Picture a drunk wrap up where I'm talking about my books. And then part 2 of that video is me doing a drunk wrap up of all the movies I saw that month. Could be kind of fun. If y'all are not interested, just let me know. If that seems like something y'all would be into, let me know. Because I can add that in. I love, love, love movies. And I can tell you like which new movies are worth it and that kind of stuff. So, but back to the reading. Okay. Oh, another one. Sorry. I don't know if I've ever showed y'all. I have another bear shirt. She's not as iconic. She is pretty iconic. I'm not gonna lie. She's not as iconic because before I was like obsessed with bears, this was like my hair dyeing shirt. There's like a bleach stains all in the back because I used to box dye my own hair all the time. So it's like really bleached and like looks really bad. But it says Suds and Buds and it's bears drinking beer together. Isn't that really cute? I'm gonna put this bear shirt into the cycle because I feel like she deserves to get some love too. Okay. But I need to get a black bear shirt because I like black bears better than brown bears. And I only have 2 brown bear shirts. I need a black bear shirt. Anyways, enough. We're talking about books now. So I'm gonna pull up what I'm supposed to read today. I'm just gonna pretend this is day 1, all right? Calm down. I'm pretending this is day 1. Where is it? Okay, so today, it is currently 11:55. I have already worked out, showered, ate breakfast, drank my coffee. I'm ready to go. I have a volleyball game tonight to go to, but it's not until, I think it's pretty late. So I have all day to read, and I have 157 pages to read today. That is how many times I picked up my phone last Monday, which that is our smallest number. So that's crazy. I'm so fucking bad about being on my phone. But maybe this will help, all right? Hopefully this is gonna help. I'm in the middle of Kingdom of Ash, obviously, and now I'm in the middle of And Then There Were None. So I may just get like in the groove of it with And Then There Were None and kind of see if I can get more into that because like right now I'm really not that into it. And I also feel like when I'm reading it, I need to be like underlining and taking notes to remember who everyone is, but I don't feel like it because I'm not. That's when it's gonna feel like a homework assignment. And it's gonna bring me back to like middle school reading this book, and that is gonna make me not enjoy it. So I'm just kind of going with the flow. I feel like I should be able to remember who some people are. There's like 10 people, I think. I should be able to do that. 157 pages, sue me. I am putting the 20 pages I read yesterday, or however many it was, into today. Sue me. What are you gonna do about it? Absolutely fucking nothing. Nothing, except, click out, but like that would be an absurd reason to click out for putting 20 pages into today's reading. Let's just get started. Let's see if my TV fucking works today. I have a movie in mind that I want to watch. It's not looking good. It's loading. Looking at my stack of books. Oh, it loaded! Oh my god. Anyways, looking at my stack of books for this month's TBR. That's crazy. I don't know who the fuck I think I was picking that many books. I'm gonna do my best. I really am, I promise. I'm not gonna just like fake it. That's why TBR stressed me out. Because it feels like I'm just faking it for no reason. Can you guess the movie? I'll give you 3 guesses. 1, not Harry Potter. Take that. I knew that was your first guess. I knew it. 2, I feel like I only picked 2 things. Okay, it's not Heartstopper. I feel like that's another one I usually put on even though it's not a movie. Number 3, this is your last guess. It is Avatar. I love me some Jake Sully. God. Calling out their charges in front of everyone? That's crazy. This is so funny. I bet they were gagged. I bet they were motherfucking gagged. Not the Rogers together. Fuck. Oh, that's so silly. The people who seem like unmoved, they said, and what about it? Where the phrase "the butler did it" comes from? Was it the butler the whole time? And is that where this comes from? Because that would be crazy if I just like know it based off that like phrase. I would be pissed if it was the fucking butler and then it's spoiled for me because of that fucking phrase. I don't know if that's like from a movie or not. This was written in 1940. Damn, that's crazy. Lombard really said, and what about it? Yes, I did, and what about it? Ew, what? The Anthony Marston guy's like, yeah, I guess those 2 names are 2 people I ran over. Oh well. What? I'm so confused. It was damn bad luck on them. Of course it was a pure accident. I had my license endorsed for a year. Beastly nuisance. Okay. What? The first death? Bro, what is this? The first death, he picked up his drink and drank it off at a gulp. Too quickly, perhaps. He choked badly, and that's how he fucking died. Taking a sip of his drink? There better be more to it than that. Someone better put a razor blade in that motherfucking drink. Okay, so he didn't just randomly die. That makes it slightly better. He was like poisoned or some shit. So it's a little better. He didn't just choke and die. I will say I'm not like hating it. It's one of the quickest reads I've ever read in my entire life. Like I am already on page 71 and I feel like I've been reading for 15 minutes. So like no complaints because of how quick it's going. But then again, her writing is just like really quick. Like we'll be in the middle of something and we're just jumping to the next. I'm like, okay, I just need to keep up as best as I can. But whatever, I'm enjoying it, so I'm gonna keep going. I've finished my quota for the day. I read 157 pages. I read to the end of the chapter, so I got to 164 actually. As far as like books go, just books in general, books that you would read today. Well, we'll say thriller books. As far as thriller books go, like sure, it's a good book. And if this was like the very first, if I had read this like when I should have, I would have been gooped and gagged. But now so many people do this trope, like the one dies at a time, who is it? Which one of us did it? So it's like not new to me, but obviously this was like one of the first, considering this was written like fucking 100 years ago. So putting that into perspective, like yes, it's cool, it's gripping. Still don't do that to my furniture. So like for what it is, I can see why she was big, why she was popular, you know. I don't even know how to talk on this book because it's so like old. It's just like ahead of my time. It's one of the easiest reads I've ever read in my entire life. I am reading twice the speed that I usually do. It usually takes me like a minute to read a page, typically. And I timed this one and I can read a page in 30 seconds, flying through it. I could probably finish this before I had to go to volleyball. Actually, I 100% could finish this, most likely in like an hour and a half. But I'm not going to because my head's starting to hurt and I don't feel like doing that. But as for just like the book and the plot, let's get into it. I've got more of like a idea of who the people are. We've lost 3 people. The doctor's annoying me. It's like very obvious this was written back when you could say things more freely and not like, you know, offend people. So I'm like trying to keep myself, like hold myself back from being offended by some of the things she writes. So other than that, you know, it's fine. But I don't like, there's just like not much else to say. Like, I don't know. So many more people have to die in so many few pages. Like, I feel like this is half the book. It's such a small book. I'm enjoying my time, I guess. Like, I'm not having a bad time. If it was a really long book or it was going to take me a lot longer to read, I probably wouldn't even finish because like I'm not having that good of a time. But since it's so easy to read, then I can like just blow through it. I do not know what is in my brain that makes me say blow through books. It happens so often. Can I just say fly? Like, I'm flying through it. That's all I need to say. Anyways, we'll see if I finish that tonight. My Spotify hours did restart. Thank fuck. I've been waiting for my Spotify audiobook hours to restart. So I looked up all the books in my TBR that are on Spotify because my game tonight is 40 minutes away. So I have a full 40 minutes there and back to listen to Spotify books. And I'm not going to waste it on this. And then There Are None is on there, but I'm not going to waste it because that's such an easy read. I can choose between Summer Romance, Iron Flame, or The Death of Mrs. Westaway. I've also never said that title without messing it up. The Death of Mrs. Westaway. I do need to read Iron Flame. Like, I will be finishing that before Onyx Storm because I realized I genuinely do not remember some of the ending. I was talking about it with my sister-in-law and I was like, I literally don't even remember anything that you just said. So I absolutely have to do that before the 21st, like without a doubt. So I may listen to some of that and like that would go towards my pages. And I don't care what I read. I just have to read a certain amount of pages to get off my phone. That's it. So that, or I'm leaning towards Summer Romance. Or if this, like, for some reason gets me really into the kick of thrillers, then I could do The Death of Mrs. Westaway. But Ruth Ware is on thin ice with me, so I don't know if I want to do that one yet. I'm leaning more towards Iron Flame. But the thing is, I have to figure out, I could cheat. I could easily cheat, and since I've already hit my quota, whatever I read for the rest of the night, I could put towards tomorrow, because tomorrow is kind of a heavy day. But is that cheating? Or is that just think smarter, not harder? I don't know. I can see y'all yelling at me because it's cheating, but I could also see y'all being nice for once in your life and being like, no, do it. Just kidding. Most of y'all are usually pretty nice. I would say like 99% of y'all are nice. And then there's that 1% that I just want to clock in the face. There's always going to be those. I love you and I'm rooting for you. I am probably going to go eat lunch. Maybe I'll read a little bit more if I'm feeling it. And then I'll be back probably tomorrow to read more and talk about, I don't know how many pages. Let's see how many I have to read tomorrow. I know it's in the 200s. 251 is tomorrow, so that's not terrible. So I will see you tomorrow. All right, good morning. It's 9:15. I'm ready to get reading. I've realized I'm like, I'm so bored of reading in my room. And I don't mind reading at Starbucks. I actually really like my Starbucks. It's always it's huge. It's like the biggest Starbucks I've ever seen. So I don't mind working there. And I also like to people watch. And I like all the workers there. Like they seem very chill and cool. I've never talked to a single one of them. They actually don't speak to me as if I'm not there every single day. You would think after like 3 months of going there 3 or 4 times a week to read for hours on end. I'm sometimes there from like 10 a.m. to like 5 p.m. I'm not gonna start a conversation because I am just a shy little girl sometimes, and they don't start a conversation. There's like 6 workers that I see the exact same people every single time, and obviously they know my name because I order and they have to say my name. So like at this point it's like I've been there so long that it would be weird if I were to be like, hey, what's your name? But like they could easily start any sort of conversation. They also like anytime, you know, earlier when I said I like all the workers, I think it's just because I'm just familiar with the workers. But like anytime I walk in, I don't get any greeting. Anytime I go to pick up my drink and I say thank you, they don't ever say anything back. I'm like, do y'all just hate me? Do y'all for some reason hate me? I'm just a little girl here reading for hours. I don't understand what there is going on. But anyways, what I was getting to before I went on my Starbucks rant is when I go out to buy something. So do I want to spend $6 to $7 every single time I want to go read somewhere? No. So my other option is to go read at like Barnes & Noble, but I fucking hate reading there. Ever since Barnes & Noble like rebranded and they're like new and modern, it's not as homey. The lights are really fucking bright in that Barnes, and it's like also like a 25-minute drive for me, and it's just not like, it's really loud. It's not like a sit and read type of Barnes & Noble anymore. Like, I don't enjoy reading there, so it's just not worth it. I don't really have any other options. I don't want to go like in a library and read. I don't know, that doesn't seem fun for me. So my options are Starbucks or home. And I feel like y'all are going to get tired of seeing me read in my room. So I guess I'm going to end up going to Starbucks. It's just annoying. But also my favorite coffee shop is, I would like to go read there, but I also have to buy a drink. And it's 30 minutes away. At least Starbucks is 5 minutes away. So it's easy to get there. But, I just wish I had more places to read. But whatever, today I have 251 pages to read. I have nothing on my schedule except for an Orange Theory class at 4:30, and that's it. So I did finish, and then they were done last night. I just, like, there was 50 pages left. I had to. I honestly don't really want to get much into it. I'll get into it more in the wrap-up, but, like, it was okay. I gave it a 3.5. I feel like if I had never read a book like this, I would have been astounded. Since this is a really old book and it has been done many times over, I just was like, okay. It's hard for me, I find, in thriller books. It's hard for me to make a connection to characters that I know are going to die. So I find myself not caring, you know? That's why I honestly don't really mind a longer thriller book, because I want to make a connection with the characters. I want to be hurt if one of them dies, or I want to be shocked if one of them turns out to be the murderer. And here I was like, okay, like one of them's gonna be. I'm gonna keep reading because I want to find out who it is, and who I thought it was died, so it's not gonna be them. And the end was like, cool, I guess, but like it just felt unrealistic, so I don't know. I just like didn't really care that much. But for its time, groundbreaking, I'm sure. 3.5 for the first one. Now I've been listening to the audiobook, like I said last time, Iron Flame. Now I think I'm gonna pick up Kingdom of Ash. I wanted to read Kingdom of Ash at my house so that if I cried, it was in the comfort of my home, and that I could feel my feelings. I could express my feelings how I wanted. I didn't want to have to hold back emotion in public. That was my only thing. Because I like to feel my emotions when reading books. I feel like it takes away my experience reading books if I'm reading them in public and have to like hold back my tears. Because then I'm like, well, I ruined it for myself. It's like when someone talks or like makes a joke or something during a sad part in a movie. I'm like, well, you just ruined it. I'm like, well, I'm not upset anymore. Doing my best to keep you from being bored. But look at my cute bear mug. She's almost empty now, so you can't really see it that well. I love her with all my heart. I'm manifesting bears right now more than usual because I want the pink sweatshirt, the pink bear crew neck threaded by Sabrina. I want that more than life itself. I currently don't have $50 to spend on a crew neck, and I cannot justify that because like I do not need. It is not a need, it's a want. So I'm manifesting that Threaded by Sabrina has a place in her heart for people that go by the name of Kendall who love bears, and they'll be like, you know what? She deserves that bear crew. Let's send her one. Even a messed up one. I know they have messed up ones. They did that whole launch where they sold messed up ones for cheap. I know they have a messed up pink bear sweatshirt. Send it to me. If you haven't seen it, you need to go look at them up on Instagram and go look at the cute ass pink bear crew. It's basically the same as the Christmas bear crew I was wearing. It's just pink and not Christmas. So let us start reading, I guess. I have nothing else to do. And then when I get bored, we're probably gonna go to Starbucks. I'm not gonna lie. Why did I do that? Let me see if I can get in shade. Much better. I don't know what is up my ass. I really don't. I don't know what is in my system today. I'm just like having a bad day. I'm having an annoyed day, and like nothing I'm reading is clicking. I'm like pacing around my room so bored. I'm like literally bored out of my fucking mind, and I don't want to do anything. So I'm going to Starbucks to read, hoping that like rejuvenates me. I don't know what to do to like get out of this funk. I was in such a good reading kick for like a week and a half. That's all I did was fucking read. And it always follows with a slump. Not that I'm like in a slump because I'm reading, and I read a whole book yesterday. So I can't even call that a slump. Oh, I don't know. It's probably just Throne of Glass. Like, it's just so much. It's just so much to fucking read. And I'm trying to, like, listen to Iron Flame at the same time to, like, give me different stories. Not at the same time as I'm reading. That's ridiculous. I meant, like, when I go downstairs and make coffee, I'm listening to Iron Flame. That's what I mean. But really, like, all I want to do, if I really thought about what I wanted to do, I want to read the Windy City series. I miss those couples so fucking much. Like, I would even reread Mile High at this point, just to give me any sense of love, any sense of anything, any feeling. But now that I talked about how often I go to the Starbucks, now I'm like in my head, I'm getting anxious thinking about how often I go there. This is how far I am in Kingdom of Ash. I only have this little bit left, but like that's 300 pages, so. Oh my god, that just reminds me. Can we talk about, I'm sorry, I'm ranting so much in this fucking video. Oh my god, what is, my ponytail's so high that like these little hairs. Anyways, got a notification that Miss Sarah J. Moss posted. I flipped out. I clicked it so fast because I saw it had to do with ACOTAR, and I was like, oh my fucking god. Is she finally announcing the next book? Like, my heart skipped a beat. I was so excited. No. It's this special edition of ACOTAR paperback covers, okay? Could have been cool. I was like, you know what? It's not a new book, but that's still really cool because I'm tired of like I've been wanting special editions or like cool covers for a while because I would buy them because it's my favorite series of all time. Why are they just black? Why are they just black? They looked like an unlocked character. They look like she didn't want to give us the real design yet. It is the exact same design, just devoid of color. What is that? If you are out there and you were excited and you like them, I do not want to take joy away from that, okay? I'm happy that you were excited for them. I'm happy that you are going to purchase them and you want them on your shelves. I am so disappointed with them. It literally is just black and it's the night court version. How lazy? How fucking lazy is that? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Literally the Jennifer Lawrence crying, eating hot wings. What do you mean? Why would I spend money on just the exact same fucking covers, but black? I could paint my own fucking books black. They have nothing to them. At least put some sparkle on there. At least put a little Night Court star shimmer on there. I just was so disappointed. I cannot believe that. I know I'm not alone in that. I know some of y'all are gonna agree with me. I went and looked in the comments and everyone, like, they were complaining, yes, but not about the books. They were complaining that she didn't announce her next book. That's what they thought it was going to be, which I was in the same boat. But where are the complaints about how boring and lazy that is? Because I know they're going to be like full price, if not more. And I just can't imagine. I cannot imagine spending $60+, however much it is, on black ACOTAR covers of the exact fucking same. They're sprayed edges that are just black. They're not even anything fun. I was just so in shock by that. She has so much hype, so much of a fan base, so much of a community with her. And that's what she does? Just black covers of ACOTAR? I literally would rather her just re-put out the old covers. Put those out. I would buy them. That's just crazy. Crazy behavior. But whatever. I need to do something to turn my day around because if not, I will sit in my fucking room pissy for the rest of the day. So I'm gonna go read and then maybe like get myself a treat. I don't fucking know. I don't have any money. So I can't just like go get myself a treat. Maybe I'll go see a movie. A movie's free for me. So maybe I'll go see a movie. Make myself feel better. I only have like 50 or so pages that I have to read today. I forgot that's the whole point of this video, is the reading a certain amount of pages. I don't know exactly what I'm at. I'll show you later. time in this whole book, I think that's really gotten me. That's so upsetting. Chapter 90 really got me. Oh, God. Oh my God. Okay. I love to read to ambiance, and I haven't done it in a really long time, but I typically do like ACOTAR ambiance. There's a Game of Thrones ambiance I like, but like Hogwarts, usually there's like pretty good Harry Potter ones. This one is the Night Court ambiance, and I'm drinking out of my fantasy book club mug, and the tea I'm drinking is called Starry Night tea. That feels pretty perfect. There's also a Fourth Wing ambiance I've never seen before. That's so fun. Oh my God, these are so pretty. There's a New York coffee shop, Rain and Distant Thunder. You're kidding. I have to click it so that it stays on my history. Fucking Orange Theory ad. If they don't leave me alone. Okay, I'm gonna do the Night Court ambiance because it's just too perfect, even though I'm reading Throne of Glass, not ACOTAR. This is my first time trying teas where you put milk in them because they're like a chai of sort, or like a sweeter tea, you know? And putting milk in tea really grossed me out, but it's so good. I really like it. So far, let me pull it up. Also, I don't want to hear shit about my appearance. I'm literally like half asleep right now, ready for bed. And I will be falling asleep as soon as I like get to a point. As soon as I'm bored, my eyes are shutting. I was supposed to read 251 today, and I've read 109 of Iron Flame. That was all audiobook. And then 69 so far of Kingdom of Ash. But yesterday I read 192 extra pages than I was supposed to. So I think I decided I was going to give myself one day that I wasn't going to make it. I would use the extras on that one day. So it might be today. Because I'm supposed to read 251. And I don't know if I have over 50 pages in me tonight. It's 8. Oh, it's only 8. But I'm so tired. I don't know. I feel bad for cheating. But it's like I put in the work. I put in the work yesterday. So I don't know. I'm just gonna read for as long as I can, and we'll see how far I get. Cause like I'm at the end of Kingdom of Ash. I'm in the last 200 pages, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm not gonna like kill myself to stay up because I have to get up for a 7:30 class tomorrow. Aw, they're all up here. Hello. How are y'all doing tonight? Muggs is trying to get up in my business. Hell no. Hell no. What the fuck? I'm like, this shit better pick up. I'm getting pissed. Okay, welcome to day 3. It's been a long day. It's been a very frustrating day. If my room looks different, it's because I filmed my 2025 reset where I undecorated my room. I cleaned out my closet, some of my closet, not really. I cleaned out my drawers. I talked about goals. I even made a mood board. And then I came over to my phone after. It was comedic timing. It was the universe's perfect comedic timing. She really ate with this one. Right as I got done talking about like my goals for YouTube and like getting a camera because my phone always runs out of storage, I came over and my phone hadn't been recording for the past 25 minutes because it had run out of storage long time ago. So I was so frustrated. I still am. This was 5 minutes ago. I am still so frustrated that I'm protecting my peace and I'm not redoing it because it would have come out in the video. You would have seen how frustrated I was and I wouldn't have had any passion whatsoever in what I was talking about. So I went downstairs and made cookies instead. They're in the oven. So that's where I'm at right now. So instead of reading all day, I filmed a video that you'll never see because it didn't get filmed. So my room is clean. I can at least say that. It is undecorated and clean. I left my lights up because I fucking wanted to, so deal with it. I like Christmas lights. Get over it. I'm gonna try and lose my attitude before we get too far into it. I'm just so frustrated. It's so frustrating to lose that, but it's okay, you know? If I wanted to that badly, I would redo it, but I'm not going to. So instead, I've been listening to a lot of Iron Flame today. I have like 2 chapters left or something. So the majority of the pages from today were from that. So let's see, 505. So for today, I was supposed to read 215, which isn't crazy. I could definitely do that. And I'm going to finish Iron Flame. That'll be 100 and something pages, a little over 100 pages of Iron Flame that I will have read. And then I'm going to plan on sitting here and reading Kingdom of Ash because this is all I have. Very excited to get to that. I will say I just got to a part in the book I haven't read any further from last night where I angrily shut the book. So I'm just like nervous that it's not gonna end the way I want it to or something. I don't know. I'm just nervous. So hopefully we'll get to that soon. I'm gonna have like 100-ish pages left to read for today, which is more than I have left of Kingdom of Ash. So who knows how far I'll go. I just can't stop thinking about how I lost that video. The most important part that I lost was my mood board, which I have it, so I can show y'all it, and then my goals for 2025. So maybe in the next video or something, when I don't have it looming over my head, maybe I'll show y'all my mood board and just like a quick recap of my goals so that there's somewhere for me to look back on because I didn't write them down. But my timer's gonna go off for my cookies soon, and I'm gonna start reading. I wish the lighting in my room wasn't ass. We'll come over to the kitties. Oh my god. There's Mugs and Stinky and Luna. They're all together. But anyways, I was just saying that I finished Iron Flame. I was holding back tears. I'm ready as fuck for Onyx Storm and my cookies burned. So I'm having a terrible day, but it's fine. I'm gonna go see Baby Girl and watch Nicole Kidman get her shit rocked. Who's with me? After I read Kingdom of Ash, of course. After. With Charlie Swan. Anyways, bye! Just got back from watching Baby Girl. I wish you could have seen my face the first 30 minutes in that movie. I was the whole time. Oh, he's so hot. Oh my god, he's so hot. I couldn't do it. Ooh, but anyways, I'm gonna read Kingdom of Ash until I hit my quota for the night and then go into bed because it's 9:41. I don't know how much I have left. I have to look. But I'll just read until I hit it, and then I'm going to bed. So you won't see me until tomorrow. Okay, I looked. I only have literally 12 pages left to read. So I'm just going to read like one chapter, I guess. Whatever that is. I feel like I'm going stir crazy in my house. I'm just in a funk right now because I feel like I'm doing the exact same thing every single day, and it's sending me into a little bit of a spiral. So I need to figure that out because if this is something, obviously this is something I want to do, is not have to have a job. But I feel like me having the job kind of split up me like not doing anything, and it gave me more like human interaction. But I don't want to have a job if I don't need one. But this like couple of weeks has shown me like what it would be like if I did not have a job because I haven't been working. I would go fucking bonkers because I just wake up, read, or like I'll wake up, go work out for an hour, because class is only an hour, come back and read and sit in my room and then go see a movie. That can't be an everyday thing. It just can't. I'm making myself go to a different coffee shop. That's all I'm doing is just go to new coffee shops, even though there just aren't that many in Columbia, like that many that have the right vibe. So if you remember, like a real long time ago, sometime last year, I did a video on like trying to see which coffee shop in Columbia is like the best to read in. I actually had a mental breakdown in that video, and I found my favorite one was Inda. But today is like a snow day, even though I have seen no snow yet. It's snowing near Logan right now, but I haven't seen any snow. So a bunch of places are shutting down. So I called Inda to see if they were open and they didn't answer. So I'm gonna call them again. Maybe they're just like busy, but if they don't answer, I'm gonna try Azalea Coffee Shop, which is the place where I had my mental breakdown because I opened a jar of jam thinking it was a candle. Oh, if y'all remember that. That was crazy. That was crazy on me. And the fact that I cried because of it. But anyways, it's freezing. It's cold as fuck. I'm trying so hard to like cover my ears with this hood. I got the stiffest hoodie that I could find, and it's my Renee Rapp one. This hood, okay, well you can't see it. This hood is so stiff. She is not a hoodie girl. I will see you at whatever coffee shop I end up at. Okay, hold on. I'm at a red light. I'm trying to get it out before I start driving again because I'm so cold. But I'm more than halfway through Summer Romance, and I'm eating it up. Eating it up! I wasn't even in the mood for a romance, but I'm eating, car's about to drive up next to me. Gross! Don't look at me. Thank God they went past me. I was in Inda, and there were so many fucking people in there. I'm not even kidding. I couldn't even get a picture. I mean, I tried my best to get like a little tiny video just to prove that I was fucking doing anything. I was so anxious from start to finish. I was there for so many fucking hours, and I was so anxious. If I was not just like head down reading, I was sitting there anxious. I hate that. I had to pee for like an hour before I worked myself up to go to the restroom just because I knew it was a fucking single stall, and I was like, if there's someone in that and I have to knock and walk back to my seat and everyone watches me again, I'm gonna kill myself. But it was fine. I finally got up and no one was in there, so I went to the bathroom and I came back and I was fine. There was a man in there who like was having a very out loud conversation with this woman. They like didn't know each other. They were just like out loud talking. And then the girl, she was like my age. Her first date came in. They like sat down and were having a first date. I was just like, imagine being that confident to have a first date out loud in a coffee shop. That's my worst nightmare. I could hear their whole conversation and I wasn't next to them. I cannot imagine that kind of confidence. And I have confidence. I have like too much confidence sometimes, but like social anxiety is through the fucking roof. Through the roof. The man that was originally talking to her, that was sitting next to her, he pulled out a VR thing, like a virtual reality thing, and put the goggles on and was writing something in the air. I was like, not even in a judgmental way. I was like, how do you do that? How do you have the balls to pull out a VR goggle set and put it on in public? I couldn't even go to the restroom. I could not get up from my seat and go to the restroom. I couldn't even take a video of my own table. And he's writing the Declaration of Independence in the air in a VR game. Just blows my mind. Blows my mind. Maybe I need anxiety medication. I don't know, because that was an exhausting feat. It's like I want to leave my house so badly, but then I have a terrible time when I'm outside because I'm constantly thinking about things. God, it's exhausting. It is fucking exhausting. I'm not even kidding. And like, I need to like just debrief. I finally was like, okay, let me leave because my head started hurting and I haven't eaten all day. It's only 2 o'clock and I forgot to eat somehow. So I was like, let me leave. I'll go eat lunch. And now all I want to do is go see a movie because it's like my safe space. And I can just like go sit in a movie theater and not think about anything except watch Nosferatu. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm listening to Summer Romance while I'm in the car because I'm enjoying it that much. I really want to keep listening. I got to page like 160 or something. I don't know. Pretty far into it where I'm like probably going to finish it today because I'm really enjoying it. I have like an hour or two before the movie starts. So when I get home or like before the movie, I'm either going to read Kingdom of Ash or Summer Romance. I'm like 50 pages away from hitting my quota for the day. I don't know what it is. I forgot to look. It's like 210 or 215 or something. 250? I'll put it on the screen. I will update you later. I actually put Game of Thrones on because none of my other, like literally nothing on my usual roundup lineup sounded good. So I just started Game of Thrones over. I forgot to say the stats of what I read yesterday, but I read well over the amount. I do know that. It was supposed to be like a little over 2. I think I read like 230 something. I'll put the real numbers up, but I have like 100 left of Kingdom of Ash, and even less than that in Summer Romance. So I need to finish both of these today. I don't have to do anything until babysitting at 4:30, so I'm hunkering in. I've been lazy the last few days. We are not anymore. I think Luna literally just got in the box to scratch around and then get out. But whatever. So I think I'm going to finish the chapter I'm in the middle of for Summer Romance, and then I'm gonna get into Kingdom of Ash because I really want to finish. Okay. I started on page 239. I'm on 249. I'm going to Kingdom of Ash. I also don't know how many pages I have to read today. I think it was lower though, like 197 or something. I'm starting on page 892. Obviously just finished, so I'm going to move on to Summer Romance and hopefully finish. So today I had 190 to read, and I read 88 of Kingdom of Ash to finish it. Oof. After I finish this, I'll only have read 165, so I'll have to start a new book regardless. So we'll see what that is. This is where I leave you, okay? I have a cut on my hand, and it's like right where I use my hand, so it just keeps like reopening, which sucks. And then I put too much milk in my tea, which then also sucks, so this video has been comedically bad. I didn't want to leave you looking ugly, but it's the way it is today. It's the way the cookie crumbles this week. I'm not kidding, this week I'm gonna black out. I'm blacking it from my brain. To round out, I read extra, so I surpassed my amount yesterday, and I read to page 58 and Call It What You Want. I'm not disliking it. There's not a whole lot that's going on right now. It's basically just these two people in college met their senior year, and it's kind of just like honestly, these are my least favorite books, I've realized, because it's similar to Tell Me Lies. It's not as bad, because he's not a huge douchebag, but it's just like a situationship that's happening, and I'm just going through it with him, because she's, like, obviously really into him, but he's calling all the shots, so it's like, she doesn't want to ask to hang out, because she doesn't know how he feels, so it's just, the ball's in his court, which I hate. I don't like reading about that. But then it does help, like, we'll go to his POV, and he is actually really into her, so, like, that does help, but it's kind of just giving, like, Wait, Sticky's being cute. Do you want to stretch? Oh, big stretch. Come here. Oh, he's so staticky. Okay, yeah, you're being so cute, aren't you? So, what was I saying? I don't know. Sticky distracted me. Oh, he's kind of just giving, like, he doesn't know if Luna, can you stop? If he wants, like, a relationship, but he likes her, so it's kind of just giving he's using her so far. I'm trying not to, like, compare it to Tell Me Lies, because he's definitely not as douchey as What's-His-Face in Tell Me Lies, so I'm trying to like it. I am. I'm just, like, not gonna be obsessed with it, that's for sure. Right, Stinky Man? Yeah. That's it for today. I'm only gonna do the 5 days instead of all 7, because I need a break. I need a break. I think I need a book break after Kingdom of Ash. What are you doing? What's happening? So thanks for watching. If you made it through all of this, I promise to have a better week next week. I will do my best to try and have a better week. This was just a comedically bad week for me, so it can only go up from here. But thanks for watching, thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you in the next one.